All right.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? I see we're all talking about the earthquake.
Yes. Guys, so sorry that we missed you last week. We had one of our team members had a graduation event. It was Dominique. You've probably seen her in here before. That's totally what was happening. Not because I was on a 3-day bender after Free Comic Book Day. I'm joking. But all of that being said, Free Comic Book Day was amazing.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. Thank you all so much.
Yes, thank you.
Up.
Everyone who showed up, everyone who traveled from out of state to come see us, everyone who waited in the rain, which it's been raining on Free Comic Day the last 2 years.
Yes.
Now, the worst rain was like 5-6 years ago, and that was a raining sideways day. Luckily, we've not had that since then, but yeah, guys, Free Comic Book Day was a huge success. Obviously, it was our biggest day of sales. It was just fun. That was the thing. Time. Like that, our favorite thing was it was just fun. We had some awesome raffle prizes given away. We lost our Spider-Man, of course.
We got pictures.
Yes, it has a new home, which we're so
boom. Look at that in the back of the car.
Yeah, we already have a new Spider-Man being constructed for us. In the meantime, we also have a Captain America.
We got the Captain. We're getting another Spider-Man.
Yes, I may have.
I want a Wolverine. A short Wolverine.
That'd be awesome. Like a good short one. Yeah. So
and a Swamp Thing. Let's get a Swamp Thing. That would be wild.
Yeah, oof, that is
might be a little expensive, but I'm into it. Also, Greg Dominique is a woman who works here.
Yes. She was our mentee back in the day. So Jasmine and I did a mentor-mentee program several years ago, and now she's actually graduating high school and she works for us. So funny story, we used to come here all the time as employees because she liked hanging out here. Now she works at a comic book store. It works out really well.
We love her.
Oh yeah, I mean she's the one that's scanning in the warehouse actually.
Yes.
So yeah, she is an essential part of the team here.
Get ourselves a big Predator statue. That would be pretty sweet.
That would be awesome.
That would be not bad,
or
John.
A giant Hulk coming out of the ceiling or
Godzilla?
Something. That'd be cool. Oh man.
Godzilla's going around.
Okay, so funny story. I actually tried to get a Hulk statue, or like actually it was that and a Spider-Man blockbuster statue.
Really?
Yeah. So when we first moved the key cases around up front, McKay and I were talking like, oh yeah, statue would be perfect. And we started looking at eBay, and Lenny was there, and she's not saying anything. She's on her phone, and then Jasmine, texts me, and she goes, "If you guys get a statue, I'm divorcing you." And so I immediately looked up at her, and I was like, Lenny. It was you. And I started saying, "You broke my heart, Lenny. You broke my heart." I didn't kiss her, but I said that, and she didn't know what I was talking about because she's a Gen Zer that hasn't seen The Godfather Part 2. So, you know. And then I felt incredibly old and disappointed. So, yeah, no, that's funny. So then when we got the 3D printed one, I didn't tell Jasmine about it. I just sort of looked at the camera. I didn't tell her at all about it. She's like, "You son of a..." It was so funny. But yeah, guys, go back to Free Comic Book Day. Mark Spears had a blast. Thank you for showing up to support him.
He did.
Mark doesn't do a lot of appearances, so that was really special that he came out and did that. We want to thank his fans too, again, who a lot of them came just for him, but stayed for us. That was really cool getting him to meet these people.
Guys, he was gushing over all you guys. Just how nice
that was the
all
thing.
of you were.
Yes,
he was so surprised.
That's the thing. Yeah, he was amazed because he had just come from Huntsville Comic Con. And
he got berated, I guess.
Yeah,
like 3-hour wait.
Oh my god! But he was like, guys, like the community. He was amazed by this community that was here, that you guys showing up. And guys, we need that community to keep showing up, to keep bringing these awesome artists here. For instance, speaking of artists coming here,
Joe Quesada
is coming here. Yes, we announced that on Free Comic Book Day. The former editor-in-chief, the guy who had the job Stan Lee did, is coming here. But it gets better. He's not just coming here. We're launching Marvel Nights here. The new Marvel Nights at Marvel Comics. Guys, these are the type of series they launch at Midtown Comics in New York, or Golden Apple Comics, or Third Eye. They're not launching it there. They're coming here in Knoxville.
Right here.
How does that happen? Well, it's because of you guys. That's why.
Absolutely.
But this is so exciting. And if you want to know the story about how we got Joe Quesada to come here, it's actually a really funny story. Start off by an accident. Please talk about it in person. It is a funny story. But yeah, guys, Joe Quesada's coming here. And this one, I know we said that, of course, for Ramos. That's how we got it, because of Ramos' agent, of course, going to bat for us too, as well as our friends at Capture Collectibles. And of course, I want to say thank you to Joe Quesada's agent Quan, who did also go to bat for us on this event, because this is different. This is the first big time we've done a launch here like this. It's the first time Knoxville's ever had something like this. Not even at any cons or anything. You know, this is huge. So please, guys, tell your friends, share the posts we're doing, tell them, spread the word. This is not good just for this shop, but for our other friendly shops that are here, all the shops that we get along with here. This is good for the community, and we definitely want to keep growing and giving back to this community that gives so much to us.
Absolutely. Shape up or ship out, guys.
Oh, it's happening on June 7th. June 7th. The book comes out Wednesday. He's here Saturday. So add Marvel Knights to your pull list. We have hundreds coming in. Don't worry. And we'll have sketch opportunities. If you want to get a sketch or a remark, let us know. We can start getting a list together for that. There'll be limited spots.
Is he going to be here all day?
He'll be here all day.
Perfect.
Yes. So
that's what we like.
This is going to be a big fucking deal.
Big deal, guys. And we are super excited and so grateful to have such an amazing artist here. We cannot wait. Talking about amazing artists, guys. Les Garner's book is back on Kickstarter.
Yes.
And it is currently live.
Yes.
Please go check that out. Support. Awesome regional artist, right?
Yes.
He's from Georgia?
Kentucky, actually.
Kentucky, sorry. Awesome regional artist. We've had him in the shop.
He's been a friend of ours for years.
Many years.
And whenever he comes down here, he always is just great, does sketches, and it's just a fun dude to have. He's a fun, awesome guy. We definitely will be supporting this book because the book's damn cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And also, we are going to be giving away an ash can for his book, Brides, right here. We're probably going to do it. We're going to announce it here in the next week, maybe 2. So all you guys have to do, now don't comment in this video, but comment on when it's reposted, comment down below, and we'll pick a winner
on YouTube, right?
Yes, on YouTube. Yes, so, not on the Facebook.
Yeah,
on YouTube.
If you're just now watching, this is on Tuesday. Do it on Wednesday. Check on Wednesday. Comment on the YouTube channel on Wednesday, just to make sure it's all copacetic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yes, you will be getting number 10 out of 50 of his Ashcan 4 Brides. Will we have a variant for?
No, but Joe will have an exclusive himself for Knights. Not quite there yet to be doing a Marvel variant yet.
Sure,
soon.
They are super expensive. You have to order a fuck ton of them.
Most minimum order quantities are between 500 and 1,000 at the most.
I thought it was
no. That's for like Image and IDW. Marvel's 5,000.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, $5.99 book. Half of that at 5,000.
Numbers, guys, numbers. Let's move along.
Before Quesada, we have this event. This means the world to me. This is why, and if you watch our show, guys, you know I got super excited and animated about this before. So Justin Mason, who is an artist from Kentucky, he's a Marvel artist. He did the interiors for Spider-Punk, Arms Race, Sentinels. Did another Spider-Punk series too, actually. He's a rising star at Marvel. He's great at their sequential interiors. He's a great guy, great artist, and he's coming here to launch The Thing, #1. But it's not just that. We're also bringing in special effects, Hollywood special effects guru Mick Strom is going to be at Central Cinema for us to do a showing of Roger Corman's Fantastic Four. Now, if you don't know what that is, you're probably 13. But no, what it is
it's a wild fucking movie is what it is.
They made a Fantastic Four movie to keep the rights back in the 90s and didn't release it. It's crazy. It's a real story.
But you can watch it, and I believe the documentary is even better.
It's called Doomed. It's on YouTube. Watch that before this. It's great. But guys, Justin was so excited when we told him about it. He drew this poster you see here that we'll have for sale. He drew this. And he did that to support this event. And that's what we're talking about when we're talking about bringing Joe Quesada here. It's bringing that mainstream Marvel, the big picture industry stuff here to Knoxville. So this type of hybrid event we're doing at Central Cinema means the world to me.
Absolutely. John, I don't think we will probably ever see it officially released on DVD, but you can find it at cons.
Yes, people sell that all the time. I bought a Star Wars, and I didn't buy it. Someone bought a Star Wars Christmas special for me at a con.
Oh, dude, nice. Hell yeah. I think you can watch that on YouTube also.
You can, yes.
Very nice. Is there anything else you would like to talk about before we get to the new books? And boy, do we have a lot to talk about. We've got so many blind bag variants coming out this week. It's
a lot.
Nuts.
Yeah. Trying to think. No, that's pretty much it. Obviously, more creators coming in the near future, hopefully. But yeah, just mark your calendars for next Saturday. and then June 7th. Those are the next 2 big dates, and we got more coming.
More coming always. Forgot to talk about, yes, we will be going. Somebody just commented on that, and I was like, oh yeah, I put a I actually did have a thumbnail for that. So yes, guys, we will be going to Heroes Con, and we are going to start taking submissions when?
I think starting this Friday.
This Friday, guys. Submissions.
Yes.
Have they dropped all the artists that are going to be there just yet?
Probably not.
Okay, I don't believe so.
That being said, Heroes Con, this is different than most cons because it just do comic artists. There's no celebrities. It's fantastic. It is a holy show. So,
it is my favorite I've been to so far, and I've even been to San Diego. But
this is
Heroes is so special. Anything about Wolverine coming out?
Just nothing. Oh well, actually, yeah, we'll get to that eventually. Yeah, we'll circle back to Wolverine. Yeah, but it's yeah, guys. So we'll be taking submissions for Heroes Con. As you guys know, our Mega Comic Books submissions are back. Rama Sigs are not back yet. That takes time. And then we'll be doing a Heroes Con submissions.
All right. Going to Heroes. Ramo Signature's not back just yet, but they're on their way.
Yep.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into the new books of the week.
Let's do it.
Let's go ahead and start off with everybody's favorite, Godzilla versus X-Men.
Yep.
I read this one. Out of the, I think there's 4 that's come out so far. 3. Out of 6. 3. Okay. I have to say this is probably my least favorite one.
Yeah, you're not alone there. It's not bad, but it's hard to beat Spider-Man, and the Fantastic Four was just something
very hard to beat those. I had a great time with this one though, and also we get a fun new Godzilla mech.
Yeah.
So yes, obviously I had a ton of fun with this one. Like
God bless these for existing.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
But this is not the best Godzilla book out this week.
I feel like I don't know. I really enjoyed the Spider-Man one. I feel like maybe the teams in Godzilla is just a bit much. I like the one-on-one.
Yeah.
With
well, there's a Thor versus Godzilla in FOC this week. So if you're wanting that one, add to your pull list now, of course. But that one I think will be really good because this one's also kind of it works, but it doesn't.
Sure.
You know, it's hard to say.
But again, if you're a Godzilla fan, if you're an X-Men fan,
you won't hate it.
100% check it out. But on the list of which one is the best, it's in 3rd place right now.
Yeah.
Next up, one I did not get to, and I was kind of on the fence about
I can talk about this one.
Okay,
yes.
Please.
So, guys, I wish and if I thought about this more, we would throw up the marketing image they used for this. So, guys, this Gwenpool series was pitched as we're digging up the original Gwen Stacy. They literally show an image of her grave. And it stirred a lot up. For those of you that don't know, Gwen Stacy is one of the few Marvel characters, like Uncle Ben, that has stayed dead since she was killed. And she wasn't
in the main continuity.
And unlike Uncle Ben, she wasn't around just for a couple episodes. She was the girlfriend. Mary Jane was the side chick. But you know, editorial things happen. Gwen Stacy's killed, and it's such a monumental thing. She stayed dead. So Marvel teasing they're going to dig up Gwen Stacy is. Well,
it's controversial.
It's controversial, yeah. It'd be like if Paramount put out and said we're going to remake It's a Wonderful Life,
which I mean they will,
but like it's going to suck too.
Yeah.
So this one was.
It wouldn't get a theatrical release.
No, not at all. So now that being said, it's a Gwenpool book. Gwenpool is, it's a comedy thing. She knows she's in a comic book, like Deadpool. A little bit more. She's a little more self-aware than Deadpool.
And that's where Jeff the Land Shark came from.
Yes, right? She's Jeff Land Shark is her pet. Yeah. But this is it's implying that the original Gwen Stacy has been resurrected as a bloodthirsty assassin to kill Gwenpool, which is a cool, good Gwenpool story. That being said, I was talking with Patton about this. Our employee that's on loan to us from Epicos, we traded a pack of cigarettes for him. The fuck was that?
Oh, okay. Do we get another earthquake?
Right. Anyways, he doesn't believe it's a 616 universe. So we're not really sure where it's going to go. So a lot of controversy surrounding this book. But it's a Gwenpool book. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Who is the writer on this one? I didn't look too much into the.
I really should check to the writer.
No worries. Yeah. Let me know down in the comments.
Let us know who wrote this, please.
What I did read, and I was super excited about, because I've been reading her run on TMNT, is the new Supergirl.
This was cool. This was cool. Yeah.
Really
so tell us what's going on here. Yeah.
So Supergirl winds up, blah blah blah. She's skipping around with crypto and all that. She's talking to her parents and decide, okay, I'm gonna go back to the hometown. Kind of reluctant, but better go see the new parents. They just, I think they bought a new house, so they were renovating the old house, is what it was. And then she shows up, and everybody's like, "Oh, who are you? Why are you dressed up in the Supergirl outfit?" Because sorry, let me backtrack a little bit. Whenever she gets there, she sees a sign that says "Home of Supergirl." She's like, "Oh my god, did somebody out me or something like that?" And she even says, she's like, "Oh, they made me a little bit more robust than I am." And then
Supergirl shows up. Yeah,
we got another Supergirl in town.
So
and them parents don't really know what's going on.
So stories like this are really cool because what do you do when you have a character that's invincible? You put them in a situation where their invincibility is not a factor.
Exactly.
You make a mind situation. So that it's off to a great start. I'm really excited for how this book's going to go. Who wrote it?
That was Sophia Campbell.
Good.
Sophie Campbell.
Kevin Scott. That's the other thing. Okay, Patton actually mentioned that. He said, because I'm a big Kevin Scott fan myself, because he's done a lot of cool Star Wars books. Kevin Scott's a serious writer. So this Gwenpool book may be a little bit more serious than we're thinking. So you never know.
That's true. Bring Gwen Stacy back. That's your opinion, John. That's your opinion, my man. I didn't even notice until you sent this to me, but we've got a Toxic Adventure pinup special.
Yeah, we do. We only got a couple copies left, so if you want this, let us know. But it's exactly like it sounds.
Okay. Very nice. Not a lot of dialogue, I guess.
None.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of
Toxic Avenger fun stuff like that.
Naughty.
Yes. It's interesting.
Very nice.
So yeah.
If you're a fan of Toxic Avenger, which if you aren't,
this is
really should.
It's for Toxic Avenger fans. It's fun. Which can't wait for the movie, by the way. Just
saying. Same. I'm so glad that finally got distribution. I've gotten the list over here in my pile, but I didn't get to Cold Witch.
So I got to talk a little bit about this one. Sorry guys, you get a grant lecture here. All right, so the Cold Witch is the latest in a series called The Shrouded College, which we have two graphic novels. I'm trying to get the thing to work here. Okay, we have two graphic novels. We have two series: Hell to Pay and Bloody Dozen. The Shrouded College, basically, the idea is supernatural, Mission Impossible like things. These are standalone stories. This involves a heist in hell. This involves vampires, astronauts trying to save the world. They're set in the same universe. The Cold Witch is a story of revenge in Siberia. But Charles Soule's actually really proud of this, the writer of this. I actually got the chance to have a Zoom call with him about this book. And he was talking about all the plans they have for this. So they're actually getting really creative with this. So when we do the ratio variance, there's a 1 in 50 for a Cold Witch. It's a little more expensive. It's going for a lot right now on eBay because if you buy this, you get a coin. If you take that coin to the con to Charles Soule, you can trade it for stuff. And so there's actually an interactive
bartering situation.
It's an interactive, and I'm kind of butchering how it is, but like this is an interactive thing that Charles is doing at cons, which is the coolest fucking thing ever.
Sure, a lot better than the Bad Idea.
Exactly. Oh my god, right? It's like Bad Idea, but it doesn't give Brandon an ulcer. So yeah, all I have to say, guys, if you haven't read any of the other Shrouded College tales, we have tons of these graphic novels. I went a little big and got these. So if you'd like to grab these to read Cold Witch, you don't have to. These are just awesome. So if you read Cold Witch and say, yeah, I'm going to read more stuff like this, we have these on the shelf as well. So
perfect.
I'm really glad too that Image Comics is doing fun stuff like this and includes us in on the information and everything.
Absolutely.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Very nice. John, they remade Toxic Avenger and it's been on the shelves for about 2 years and it's about to get released finally.
Yep.
So yes, it did come out in the 1980s, but
correct.
They remade it. So let's move on to Absolute Batman number 8. Boy, Mr. Freeze is fucking creepy.
Yeah, it's interesting. Instead of having a sympathetic character, a scientist, you have a monster. It's great.
Absolutely.
Taking again that same tone that we love of the Absolute Universe. Can't wait to see Bane.
I know. Did you read this one?
I have not yet.
Where it ended? Okay. Because
who
might be Bane is pretty.
I do know. I do understand though, guys. If you're reading the series after you read this, you may need to go back and relook at issue number 1 if you believe Bleeding Cool, that is. So again,
that makes sense because there's the little dialogue where I was like, wait, like it's been so long.
So
since I've
unlike
read
some of the other stuff, all this Batman stuff goes back to that event. It's all connected.
In the
it's Rogue
zoo.
Gallery, exactly, to the zoo. So you want to go back and look at that. So
dig it. Yes, guys, continue to check that out. Money Shot. This is one that you've always talked about.
Well, it's just been here. It's funny. Yeah. So this is the new Money Shot series. We had the issue 0 came out that kind of gave you the background because it's been a few years since this book was out. So yes, this is still the group of scientists that pay for their space exploration by doing porn. So if you like funny, hilarious, dirty jokes like that and lots of not safe for work environment stuff, this book is out this week.
Very nice. John, what are you talking about? That Wendigo looking MF in my box.
Hold on. Oh, it's a one shot I threw in his box as a see if you'd like.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Mr. Freeze is so cool. I love the I do too. Hello, Ashley.
Hey.
Okay, let's continue. You were telling me this one was awesome. I hadn't read this one yet.
So Frank Terry's the writer on it too, which is always a good thing if Frank Terry's writing a Godzilla book because he's really great at those dark monster books. This is Godzilla. Here There Be Aliens. Yeah, it's basically this is a sequel to Here There Be Monsters or Here There Be Dragons. It is it's kind of set in that same universe because they talk about at the beginning it's kind of X-Files-y. This is very the way the color scheme is in the covers, it makes it look like Mars Attacks Godzilla. This one's very X-Files. Except there's alien invasion stuff like that, and now aliens and Godzilla have always been a thing, including the old Japanese movies. But the idea is this guy's trying to prove Godzilla exists to the U.S. government. They don't believe him, and then he attacks Japan. I'm talking 1954. Sorry, this takes place in the 50s. So yeah, this is what the setting is, and then aliens arrive. So it's X-Files meets Godzilla. It was a fantastic read.
Hell yeah, I'm into that. Definitely got hello from Australia. Hey, thanks for joining in.
Hey, we actually have a subscriber down in Australia. So if you ever need comics shipped to Australia, we do that. Shoot us a message and let us know. We'll take care of you.
Hell yeah, we do. And I was so excited to find out that this is coming back for a second part. Huck.
Yes.
Guys, if you haven't read the first run of Huck, I think it was 5 or 6 issues.
It was a long time ago, too.
A long time ago. It probably came out like at least 6 years ago, but it's a Mark Millar story about just a simple dude in a quiet little town who's got superpowers, and really all he does is just kind of help out the local folk. You know, if they need a tree unrooted, he'll rip it up. So it's just his journey. It's been a while since I've read it, but I highly suggest reading the number 1. It came out on Image too, from what I remember. So
the original one may have been Image, yes, because at the time Mark Millar was there.
Okay,
he had to deal with Image.
Is he just exclusive to Dark Horse right now?
I believe so.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
very cool.
It's weird when that happens. Yeah,
sure.
When the Millar world stuff changes.
Yeah, I guess he owns the rights to it, so he can
just did the same thing actually with his stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
It was at DC. Now it's at Dark Horse.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do we have any copies of the first graphic novel?
Don't, but I'll order a bunch tonight.
Okay. But yes, highly recommend checking out the first parts of this. And if you already have, highly recommend checking out this second part. I have not read it yet, but I'm going to. Next up, Dark Regards. I just finished it. If you like Norwegian black metal, I highly suggest picking it up.
That is a interesting subtext. Go on, yeah.
I mean, it's a comedy book about Norwegian black metal. It's about this guy. He's a stand-up comedian. This girl he's really interested in ends up, I guess, not cheating on him, but getting in with this other local comic. And then he goes into a record store, and this clerk turns him back on to Norwegian black metal. And he decides he is going to become the most black metal out of all black metal fans.
Okay.
And I'm really excited to see what number, what issue number 2 brings, but
sounds right.
I had a lot of fun with this first.
Interesting.
Let me get caught up on these comments. I am a little behind. Sorry. Oh my God, Mark Spears definitely. When is Mason coming? Mason is coming in
next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Love Mars Attacks. Mars Attacks is awesome. Haven't heard it mentioned in forever. Let's see. Oh my God, Mark Spears definitely. And are some of my favorite Saturday things. Is it Icelandic? Icelandic death metal. Don't believe so. A preview of Dark Regards in the one free comic book. It was wild. Yes, wild. He sold on the week's Black Metal. Can you put one in my box? Yes, Derek. I will put one in your box.
That's a lot.
Yes, sorry. I was way behind.
Happens.
Oh, I must type here. Dark Regard. All right. Hey, I see we got 5 likes, guys. Keep liking.
Hey, thank you, guys. Yeah, this is fun. What's the next book we got?
Hold on. I know we're on a time crunch here.
We are? Oh, yeah, we are.
Well,
we
we've got a show to do.
We do. This we knew. We got time. We're good.
We are good. Adam, do you have a pull folder with us? Batiste?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We got you, Adam. We have like a lot of Adams, so I have to make sure that name is in there.
Toxic Avenger. Okay, we've only got 2 books left, and then we're going to get to next up is Exquisite Corpses.
Okay. So everyone's
fucking awesome.
This is arguably the best book that's coming out this week. Everyone's obsessed with Balbeast.
Yeah.
Great. It's fun. Loved it. This is the book of the week.
Oh, yeah.
This book is so big. It's going to be big. Everyone's going to be talking about in 2 weeks saying, oh my God, why didn't I grab this book? Guys,
it's 100% going back to second print.
It is 100%. So basically, the basic thing with the Exquisite Corpses is the world, as you know, it's a lie. You know, there's secret families that run everything, and they choose a small little towns, like the Time of Towns you'd see on True Detective season 3 or something, and they do a Hunger Games game there. Each has a champion. It's very anime-ish. The artwork's not, but the plot is. And whoever wins gets to rule America. And so it's about the people who are trapped here because these guys, they're not, oh, I'm an honorable fighter. These are psychopaths. It's like 7 Psychopaths meets Hunger Games meets True Detective meets, I don't know. But either way, guys, this is going to be a huge book. It was crazy. And here's the other thing, too. It's hella thick. Like, it's a big read. Like, it's a big one. Yeah. So grab this book, read this book. It is fantastic. Obviously, James Tynion wrote it. We're excited about that. But it is so amazing.
Yes, absolutely, guys. If you pick up 1 book this week, 100% pick this one up. Greg, I gotcha. Ian is going to take a Corpses. Also, Daniel Lee is going to take one. Let me get everybody set up, and then we'll get to the last book. And then we will also have, sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Talk for a second, Grant.
I'm trying to decide if we should play Invincible in store tomorrow because Balbeast is coming out. But, you know, what's funny is I got a lot of pushback from some of the staff today. Like, oh, no, it's too mature and everything. And they're like, and they got mad at me because I told them they're not allowed to play Boondocks while the store's open.
Okay. Which,
help me out here, y'all. Like, that, y'all agree that's crazy, right? Like, I'm not the bad guy here. So, whatever. That's all I got. I just complained a little bit.
Yes, message us about... I don't know what you need shipped.
Yeah,
Neville, just talking about our variant.
Just message us. We'll talk. We'll get you taken care of. Yeah,
perfect.
Please do.
Okay, CL's gonna take one. John wants one. Hold on, we got a lot.
It's gonna take him a few minutes. So while he's doing that, actually, I can talk about Exquisite Corpses. Here's the other thing, guys, to make his life even more. Exquisite Corpses also has a polybag cover. It's not just Battle Beast. And there's also a Jenny Frizen cover. Let me grab this real quick while he's doing that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Message us so we can get you some Mark Spears copies.
We got you. We got Jenny Frizen cover as well. That Jenny Frizen cover is what sold some of these killing children. But look at that shit. That's awesome. So, yes, there's a lot of cool stuff out with that.
Okay, I think I've got everybody. Let me make sure I got Derek.
Everyone starts requesting random things in the comments that don't exist and not come out.
Yeah.
So he's driving crazy.
All right, I think I got everybody on the Corpses. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep that up so long. Now, guys, last one, and then we're going to run through variants because we have a Whatnot show going on in 30 minutes, and we are going to be putting a few of these guys. We've got 5 in the auction bins.
Yes. These are limited, 1 per customer in store tomorrow. So, yeah, it will be fun.
Number 1.
This has been much delayed, much teased. Battle Beast number 1. For those of you that just getting into Invincible because of the TV show, you've seen him. Awesome. Michael Dorn voices him, which is perfect. But the most popular character actually one of the most popular characters in Invincible lore is Battle Beast. We finally get more stories about him. This is a prequel or side questy thing, involving the Invincible comic line. So really excited to get to see some Dan Slott and Kirkman craziness. The last time we saw this was Solid Blood, which came out like 6 years ago. That was a one shot, and then I think they did a thing with Rick Grimes 3000. It was weird, but yeah. So that is out tomorrow.
Second, CL, you wanted the Jenny Frizen and then the regular for Exquisite Corpses, correct? Okay, yeah. Do you want both of them, the cover A and the Frizen?
We'll throw both in there for him.
Can I get the Jenny cover for Corpses? Okay, that is also going for a couple.
Yep.
Corpses.
Jenny Frizen might be at Heroes Con.
She was there last year.
She was super nice.
Okay, gotcha.
The Whatnot channel is not on YouTube. You have to download the app. For those of you that don't have it, download the Whatnot app to join our Whatnot stream tonight.
Yes, there is a link down in the description. If it is your first time, you can get up to $15 off your first purchase. How many of the Frizen copies of the...
We have enough.
Okay.
For all these requests here, you'll be taken care of. Should be.
Frizen Corpses. Okay, get that out of there. All right, might as well. Okay, Daniel Lee, I gotcha. Copeland, I gotcha.
This is fun.
Oh yeah, the Whatnot is on just on the app.
Yeah, just down the app. Join our stream. It's fun.
It is fun. It's super addicting too.
It is.
Let's get to it. All right, let's go ahead and get through these variants, guys. And if you haven't yet, please go ahead and like this video. And again,
yeah, we're fun.
We are kind of fun. And again, afterwards, I know. So don't comment on the live stream. Comment on the actual video on YouTube to enter into a chance to win the Les Garner Brides Ash Can. All righty, let's get to it. Are the Battle Beast blind bags only available for tomorrow? Yes, that's when they go.
They come out. Yes. Yeah, that's when they come out on sale. Yeah.
Yeah. We're auctioning off a few of them tonight. We will not be opening them live on stream.
Yeah, Lunar sent us an email that all but threatened to break our fingers if we revealed it. I know a lot of people are revealing it, but I can't risk losing.
Oh no, we're not going to risk that.
Yeah, so I cannot stress this enough. Scary email. So.
And we are limiting these to one per customer.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But if you join it on the stream and you happen to buy two,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we'll go into the ratio variants. So first up, we have a 1 in 25 Villalobos. First time Villalobos has done an Absolute Batman cover. Ooh, Absolute Batman for $14.99.
Jordan Copeland was asking if you got him a Jordan. So I would imagine you want the blind bag, right?
Let us know in the comments.
All right, continue.
All right. We have a 125 Christian Ward Captain Planet from last week. It came a little late. It is $14.99 if you're interested.
So yeah, we got you. Do we have any more of the free comic book day ASMs? I think we ran out.
We do. No, we haven't.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah, we still have them.
Shoot us a message. We got you. Hit us up. We got you. We have a 1 in 10 for Dark Regards and a 1 in 20. It is $7.99 and $14.99.
Yeah, and Jordan, what you were talking about, he does the Death Corpses makeup just like Mayhem did.
Right there. We have a Energon Universe special, which is a reprint of the Free Comic Day book. We have this 1 in 10 for $7.99 and a 1 in 25 for $14.99. And then a 1 in 50 for $29.99.
CL, you want the 1 in 20 of Captain? Oh, what is that?
That's Dark Regards, Captain Planet.
You want the 1 in 25? Is that what you're talking about, or the 1 in 20 of Dark Regards? CL, let me know.
We need some background music here. Got a 1 in 10 for I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer. Greatest style ever. Just saying. Thank you, Doug, for being awesome. And then a 1 in 50 Grandma variant for One World Under Doom. It is $29.99. Energon. Is there a Hughes cover?
Okay, so
Yeah, there it is. 125. Hughes. Yep. We have a we got a lot of these.
Okay. So CL's going to take the 1 in 20 for Dark Regard and the 1 in 25 for Captain.
Yep.
All right. Hold on. Man, this is the biggest one we've ever had.
I know, this is busy, guys. Thank you. It's gonna be a big week.
It is going to be a big 25 Dark Regard.
Let's Grant take the cardigan off serious. It's got a newsroom during a hostage situation.
Greg Williams wants Energon Hughes.
Word. All right, while he's doing that, we have a 1 in 50 Greg Land for Spider-Verse, and then a 1 in 25 Pacelli. The Sarah Pacelli cover for Star Wars is $14.99. The 1 in 50 for Spider-Verse, I haven't said Spider-Verse, for Spider-Verse is $29.99. Okay. Some Supergirl action. We have a 125 Everly, which I thought was Bilquist, but it's Everly, and a 1 in 50 Forbes variant. The 1 in 25 is $14.99. The 1 in 50 is $29.99. Both are amazing. And I apologize for splitting up series. I never like to do that. I did it by accident.
What's up, bud? Had a fantastic time this weekend. I didn't get to see you. I saw you in passing, but didn't want to bother you. You seemed busy.
Everyone thank Richard Yule for putting on a fantastic local horror con. It was awesome. We love FrankenCon, buddy.
Wearing my necklace. It's the Crypt Keeper.
Crypt Keeper. Going back to One World Under Doom, there actually is a 1/100 Alex Ross. It is $79.99 if you're interested in that.
Already. Continue on.
Here, these two are also done.
Okay.
We've got a 1 in 20 Incentive Silverhawks Mark Spears cover. It is $19.99, and we have a 1 in 10 TMNT Mutant Nation. It is $7.99.
Nice.
We have a Wolverine 125 for $14.99, and an Ultimate Black Panther Grandma variant for $14.99. Yeah, I don't care for the Snyderverse.
Our boys were having a wild time over there.
Yeah,
we thought some people were going to get in some trouble that night.
I agree. The phrase that was used the most was "Don't tell Grant." So, yeah. Thank you for keeping an eye on them, Richard. We have a 125 Baldion variant for Ultimate X-Men, and then a 1 in 25 Hetrick variant for Uncanny X-Men. It is $14.99 and $14.99 respectively. Our 1 in 50 for all Uncanny X-Men came in damage, trying to get that replaced. Always fun when that happens. Oh, we have a 1 in 10 Momoko variant for Ultimate X-Men as well. It is $7.99. Up next, we have a 1 in 15 level variant for $9.99.
But he's reading the Silverhawks. Very nice.
And then 1 in 25 variant for Godzilla. Here there be Aliens. It is $14.99.
John, I'm actually not caught up on Ultimate X-Men. That is one that I had to, unfortunately, put down for the moment. Just
we
not
have
enough minutes in a day to get around to everything.
Indeed. We have a 125 Campana variant for Godzilla vs. X-Men, and 125 Rainy variant for Gwenpool. It is $14.99, $14.99. I know we're running a little bit behind, so
it's all good. It's all good.
For Gwenpool, we have two great covers. We have a 125 Godtail variant for $19.99 and a 1/100 Jiang Li variant for $80. So $79.99. and $19.99 for the Godtail variant. It is awesome.
Gotcha, Ian.
All right, we have a 1 in 10 Lenko variant for Halverine and a 125 Wolf variant for the Mole Thor for $14.99. Get that sign at Chattanooga Comic Con. Marie Wolf is going to be there. We're super excited for Chattanooga Comic Con. Comes out, it's later this year, so put that on the calendars. We have a 1 in 10 David Nakayama variant for Transformers for $7.99. A 125 Porter variant for $14.99. And then, of course, last but not least, we have a 1 in 50 Par variant. That is my personal favorite, and it is $39.99.
That is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet cover.
We're going to get into the last really big books here. Obviously, before we do that, we have to talk about the Shrouded College again. So we do have a 1 in 10 Sliny variant. It is $7.99 if you're interested. Now, this is the big one. This is the 1 in 50 Sliny variant. Sliny being the interior artist. This is the 1 in 50. This one is $80 right now. I know it seems like a lot. And this one, if you buy this, you get the coin that you can take to a con and give to Charles Soule to do that whole thing.
Get that coin, baby.
So this one, only one of these, $80. Let me know. So be thinking about that while we go through these last couple of variants.
John, do you have a pull folder with us? Let me know. If not, then yeah, just reach out to us. That's not a problem.
Yeah, we can reach out to us and we'll shoot you an invoice.
Yeah.
Message us on Instagram, your PayPal information. I'll send you an invoice, including shipping.
Okay. Right. Let me make sure to get.
Make sure you note that too. Yeah. And John, if you heard all that, like I said, shoot us a message on Instagram with your PayPal information. We'll shoot you an invoice and get that shipped out to you. Happy to have you on here.
Yes, thank you so much.
Again, be thinking about this, guys. This one's very special.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's speed this up. We got about 17 minutes.
All right. 1 in 25 Exquisite Corpses variant, $19.99. We have the 1 in 50 Exquisite Corpses variant. It is $39.99. The big one, we have the Exquisite Corpses Surprise Foil variant. This one is $80, $79.99 for Exquisite Corpses. Let us know what you want. We have the 1 in 10 Sue variant for Battle Beast. It is $7.99. We have the 1 in 25. It is $12.99. Jeremy, this one's only $12.99 if you want it. We have the 1 in 50 Art Adams variant. He should be at Heroes Con. This one is $29.99. And last but not least, we have the John Boy Myers variant of Battle Beast. It is $79.99. That's what we got. Got some big ones.
Okay.
But yeah.
Daniel is taking the 1 in 25 corpses. 1 and 25. All righty, guys. That will just about do us for the evening. Well, actually,
not at all.
Lie, yeah.
We're
about to go on to Whatnot. We've got 5 of the blind bags already pre-loaded. So if you're interested, go ahead and head on over there. Get the pre-bids in. Hang around with us. I mean, I think most streams they're going for a little over cover price. So it's
nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. But we just wanted to throw some out. Unfortunately, we are not going to open them, though, because of the stern email that we got. But we're going to give you guys a chance to pick up a few. And if you do happen to be one of the lucky people that get one, please let us know what was inside. We are very interested to know what you guys got. And we hope it's an amazing book. I really like the Marvel team up idea.
I think it's awesome. Yeah, I hope you guys get some really cool ones out there. I'm super glad Image is doing something fun like this. So, absolutely. Guys, thank you so much. There are you're talking about that?
Go ahead.
Okay, so say, guys, there are so many books coming out this week. Make sure you don't take any of them for granted.
Absolutely, guys. Give it a like. As always, comment on the video down below. We will pick a winner. It's either going to be next week or the week after. We might have something coming up to help us celebrate that. But nonetheless, if it goes to 2 weeks, then we're going to continue to take submissions.
Yes.
There we go. All right, guys. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you in about 15 minutes.